Alrighty, guys, good morning. Happy Thursday. We're almost done with our first full week of being back from spring break and learning some new things. I just wanted to say how proud I am of all of you for really taking responsibility for your education and coming to our classes and watching these videos and really getting ready to learn some new stuff. So this week we started by talking about implicit and explicit details and information. This is something that we worked on earlier in the year. So just to review it again, implicit information is something that you have to use your schema or your background knowledge for, or something that can be implied. So, for example, if I said, "Oh, I stepped outside and I got goosebumps," you would be able to imply or know that it must be cold outside. If I stepped outside and I got goosebumps, I would definitely be cold. So that would be implicit because you have to imply your background knowledge. But if I said I stepped outside and it was 38 degrees, you would know 38 degrees is cold, which means I explicitly told you that it's cold outside. So I'm sure you guys did well with that. I wasn't concerned. I just wanted to do a quick review about some of the things that we've learned in the past. And then tomorrow we will also be having our first virtual spelling test. So again, you had those 10 words, so I'll review them again with you. They were everybody, firefighter, clockwise, meatball, dishwasher, saltwater, lifestyle, strawberry, wallpaper, and yearbook. So I'm going to put these words in the comments section below or in the description below just in case anybody missed them or just want an extra review. Remember, again, these are compound words, so they are two words being put together. So maybe you have a hard time remembering how to spell, let's say, strawberry, for example. But if you know how to spell straw and you know how to spell berry, you just put them together and you'll make strawberry. Okay, so good job with those. So we will go over how to do our virtual spelling test tomorrow, but I am very excited to see how we do. Next thing on our list for today, just to review, is our new math skill that we learned, so adding and subtracting fractions. So you guys all did really well with this, so I'm going to give you 3 problems of adding and 3 problems of subtracting fractions, and I want you to just go ahead and work on those. You can pause me, and then I'm going to work them out and give you the answers at the end. Okay? So again, just do about 6 problems all together. And then you will be ready for our continuation next week. So next week we're going to begin talking about improper fractions. So improper fractions and how to fix them. Okay, so let's go ahead here. Got our little trusty whiteboard that's traveling with me here. All right, so here we have our adding side. So let's do 4, 6, plus 1/6 equals, do number 2 as 6/15 plus 4/15. And number 3, we can do 43/100 plus 15/100. Okay, so, oh, I see the light is in the way there. So here are those. So 4/6 plus 1/6, then we have 6/15 plus 4/15, then 43/100 plus 15/100. So I'll write these also in the description down below. And then we can move down here for some subtraction. So we can do 57/80 minus, let me fix that so it looks like an 80, minus 38/80. Number 5, we'll do 74/200 minus 18/200. And for number 6, we'll do 361/400ths minus 33/400ths. Okay, so I will move this again so you can see them, and I know they're backwards, so go ahead and pause me and fix what you need to fix, work on them, and then you can unpause me when you're ready to move on. Okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get started going over them. So here we have, all of our denominators, since we were working with fractions, all of our denominators right now are considered to be like fractions or have like denominators, because the bottom number is the same, right? So 6 and 6, 15, 15, 100, 100, 80, 80, 200, 200, and 400, and 400. Okay, so when that happens, that means we only have to do the math on the top part, or on the numerator part of our fraction. Okay, so let's look at number 1. So number 1, we have 4 6 plus 1 6. So I'm going to use my trick and just move this over. So I'll end up with something sixths. So I have 4 plus 1 is 5. So I ended up number 1 as 5 6. Okay, number 2, I see the glare from my light here. I'm very sorry. So number 2, again, we have the same denominator. So we're just going to move it over. And now we just have to do 6 plus 4. So for number 2, we should have 10/15. Okay, I know it's pretty small. I'm squeezing it all in here. And then for our last one here, I'm going to write it underneath. Okay, so this one, both denominators are 100. So we just write 100. Now I have to do 43 plus 15. So I'm going to start with my ones place. 3 plus 5 is 8. And 4 plus 1 is 5. So for number 3 is 58/100ths. Okay, good job. All right, now on to subtraction. So same thing goes with the same denominators. So I'll write the answers underneath just so we have a little bit more space here, okay? So this one has a denominator of 80 because both are like denominators. So now we just have to do 57 minus 38. So this problem here requires some regrouping, so I'm going to just work it out on the side. So 57 minus 38. So I know I can't take 8 from 7, so I need to borrow. So this becomes a 17, minus 8 is 9, 4 minus 3 is 1, so you should have 19/80ths for your first answer here. So again, here's my subtraction of doing 57 minus 38. I got 19, and I just moved it over. Okay, but now I need to erase that because I need some more space. Okay. So it looks like we have some more regrouping again here. Actually, it looks like I gave you regrouping for all 3, so let's go ahead and do that. So here I know that my denominator will be 200, since these are both like. Then we have 74 minus 18. So I'm just going to work that out on the side. Okay, so for this one, for number 5, you should have had 56/200ths. And then our last problem here, number 6, is, again, with a like denominator. So I know I'm going to have just a like denominator of 400. And I have to do 361 minus 33. So here I'm going to borrow from my tens place and bring it over to my ones place. 11 minus 3 is 8, 5 minus 3 is 2, and 3 minus nothing is 3. So for number 6, you should have 328 as your answer. Okay, so again, I will put these in the description below, but here is the work and the answers. I know you guys were doing so well with this yesterday, and then and on Tuesday when we were meeting one-on-one. So I'm assuming the same, and we will discuss a little more on our one-on-ones today. Okay, great. Alrighty guys, well, that is really it for today. So again, we have our one-on-one meetings. I will be on Zoom from 10 to 2, waiting to speak with you, answer any questions you might have, and just clarify some things and do some individual practice. Then you today will have 20 minutes of iStation math, 20 minutes of reading, and 20 minutes of working on your packet, and make sure you study your spelling words for our test tomorrow. But otherwise, you guys are good to go. Tomorrow is going to be a fun day. We're just going to do our test, do a quick review, and then I'm taking you on a virtual field trip, which will be so much fun. So you guys just bear with me. Again, thank you so much for your flexibility and for being available and for all of your hard work. I am so impressed and so proud of you all. So I will talk to you later today. Okay, see ya.